What's going on, everyone? In this video, I'm going to be showing you how I took this brand new dropshipping store to $1,000 per day in sales, and I'm going to show you everything behind the scenes. Now, I won't be able to show you the product just yet, but I will be keeping you updated on this channel about the journey, taking this brand to $100,000, even to $1 million in sales. Well, at least that's the hope of things. Now, this particular store was actually brought to me from one of my students inside my mentorship group, and because my mentorship program actually works, this student was able to get his store to a few $100s per day, and then reached out to me to help him scale to $1,000 plus per day. And as you can see, he came to me around here, and we were able to scale him in just the last week to now $1,000 per day. Yesterday was $1,124 in sales, a 369% increase. Now, I want to talk to you guys about my structure and my strategy on how I'm actually scaling this brand right now, and the main key components that this brand has that I don't see a lot of beginner dropshippers doing. And the first thing I want you to look at is the average order value. As you can see, we are selling this product for a very high profit margin. We get the product for anywhere between $10 to $15, and we sell it for $70 plus. Now, the rule of thumb I have is that we want to aim for 5 to 10 times margins for any products that we test. And this is why I have such a high winner product rate, because we have a lot more money to spend on ads than anyone else. No, not the actual dollar amount, but how much can we spend and still be profitable? If, for example, someone tried to sell this product for $29.99 or $39.99, then obviously they will not be able to be successful with it because of their small profit margins. Now, you're probably wondering to yourself, Sam, how are you selling this product for such a crazy profit margin? So instead of me talking to the screen and telling you, how about I show you? So part of my private mentorship group that I offer, we have a Discord community, which is the most active community out there. As you can see, people are absolutely crushing in there. We have a section here called top websites. And here I show people the top websites that they should replicate, the top offers that they should try on their stores, and how to make their dropshipping stores look like a real brand. Now, coming here to a quick example, as you can see, this is a product that is selling for $35. Now, they're probably sourcing this between 5 to 10. Now, although it doesn't meet my criteria of at least 5 to 10x in profit margins, it does look like a really good looking store. It looks like a brand. And if you look up this exact product on Google, you'll be able to see what you shouldn't do. Now, as you can see, this website is what most dropshipping websites look like. A very boring, basic website that nobody's going to buy from. Okay, you have like some basic AliExpress images or some Google images you found, and you just slap the product with a price and hope and pray that people buy from it. This is something you shouldn't be doing. Then there is the next level of this website, which looks like a brand. They're using custom images, which hint, you can actually generate from ChatGPT. I've made a video on that. Make sure you watch it. It's incredible what ChatGPT can actually do when you prompt it correctly. They can make images for you just like this. But you can take your dropshipping store to even the next level. And that's where the high profit margins actually kick in. Here's an example. This brand is currently doing an incredible job by branding the product correctly, and they're selling the product for $84. Now, as you can see, by taking your branding to the next level, you can go ahead and sell your product for a lot more expensive and easily outcompete all the other competition. Now, I use a little tool here to actually look and see what the product looks like on mobile, and that's where most of your traffic will come from. So make sure that you download this tool. It's free on the Chrome extension store. Your store needs to look clean because most of your traffic will come from mobile, and people will then look at the price and then look at the entire website, make a decision if it's worth the value. The better the offer and the better the branding, the more conversion rate you will have on your store. Now let's talk about my Facebook ad structure. We're running Facebook ads for this brand, and as you can see, I have 4 main campaigns. So our main campaign, which is US and Australia, is now running at $519 per day, and we're scaling daily. We also have a CBO for just Australia, just United Kingdom, and just Canada, and those are at lower daily budgets. But now we're seeing that Australia is starting to really work, and we're going to start to scale that campaign over the next few days. Now, coming here to the actual metrics, as you can see, the cost per purchase is really healthy over here on the US campaign, and the testing campaign for Australia is starting to do really well, and that is why we've doubled the budget. The way I scale these campaigns is by doubling the budget every 24 to 48 hours, depending on how well it's doing. And if it doesn't perform after 2 days, I'll bring it back to the original budget. Now, you can also bump your budget 25% per day that it's working. And that's another strategy that we've used in the past that also works, but it does take some time to scale. Now, the key when it comes to Facebook ads is your creatives. You need to make sure that you have creatives that can sell your product effectively. That is why I love to use a CBO structure and plug and play my creatives and let Facebook decide which creatives it wants to spend money on to actually get me sales. Now, sometimes I'll have a CBO that just won't spend money on certain creatives. And in that case, either I will test it in a separate CBO or I'll just leave it up to Facebook and hope that Facebook made the right decision on not to spend its money to that creative because they thought it wasn't a good one. Now, keep in mind, Facebook sometimes underreports your ads, and you can see it says 78 total sales, but on our dashboard, it shows 84. So our cost per purchase is actually around $50. We currently have a profit margin of about 15 to 20% on this brand, which is healthy enough for me to scale. And we've also implemented some post-purchase upsells to get people to buy another item at a discounted price. And we also are working on raising our pricing even more because of how branded our store actually looks. Something else that we're doing is we're getting custom creatives done from UGC creators. And that's something you want to look into doing once you're past the $1,000 per day mark. I will keep you updated on this brand and make sure you subscribe for more value to come soon. I'll see you guys in the next one.